Good day, everyone. Lerato Williams here from I'm a Living Testimony. Yeah, we're still available on the socials. Last year was a bit of a quiet year. Yeah, life was super hard last year. So yeah, we're still available to speak at your events, get in contact with us. Yeah, so today I'd like to talk about something. It's very quick. I'm not going to waste any time. So I've often said, and if you know me personally, you know I live by Romans 8, verse 28, which says, God will make all things work for good, together for good, for those who love him and are called according to his purpose. It is my scripture, it is my foundation, it is inked on my body somewhere. It's inked on my body. I live by this. And today I found myself being reminded of a God of Romans 8, verse 28. And by being reminded, I am talking about the situations and the circumstances that one goes through, that at the time you don't realize that it is God making things work together for your good. Example. Last year I went through a year of hell. I lost so much. I lost so many people. I get teary just talking about it. And in December, I think I had carried so much of it that I just had to bow out. I just had to sleep. And it gave me a chance to reflect. It gave me a chance to think about it. And I still question God about some of the losses. But, the book of Job says, who are you to question God? So I'm going to leave it there. But what I'm trying to get to is, when I was going through all these losses, I didn't realize that God was equipping me to be comfort to those who lose. Yesterday, I found myself talking to somebody who has just been through a loss. And I knew what to say, and I knew what works, and I knew what she needed to get through. Look, not necessarily what she needed, but what could make things better. I knew what to say because I had been through it. So the book of 1 Corinthians says he comforts us so that we are able to comfort others. And that's when it hit me that I went through these losses. I don't think I completely understood loss until last year. I went through loss so that anybody else who has been through loss, I am getting emotional. I am able to understand. I'm able to speak to them, to motivate them, to encourage them. If you know what I live by exhorting others. I live by encouraging and building others. So, to anybody who's listening to this, whatever you are going through, Mudimu is not trying to bury you under. Whether you've lost your job, whether you're struggling to find a job, whether you've lost a loved one, whether you don't have money, whether you are going through the most, we go through the most. I mean, I went through the most last year. It was the worst year. I thought 2020 was the worst year. It was nothing compared to last year. But I now realize that Mudimu was not doing anything to harm me. The book of Genesis 50:20 also says, what you did for my detriment was not even for my detriment. It was so that I can stand here. It was for my good. It was so that I can stand here and motivate and build others. And I'm just paraphrasing it. So whatever you are going through, it's, if you love God and you are called according to his purpose, God will make it work for your good. So whether people are shunning you, whether people are isolating you, isolation is not nice, ask me. Whether you are being judged, whether, if you love God and you are called according to his purpose, I promise you, God will make it work for your good. Because at the end of the day, it is about glorifying God. Thank you.